Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of reVIEW. Alice Through the Looking Glass is a sequel to Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, and this time we get to follow Alice back to Wonderland, where she gets to meet up with all of her old friends and go on this big adventure where she gets to travel through time, and you get to learn origins kind of all the characters that you grew to love from the first movie. If you enjoyed the first movie. I thought the first movie was okay. In all honesty, it was kind of the first movie that I saw where I was like, maybe I'm getting too old for this, or Tim Burton is just not what he used to be. Because I grew up watching Tim Burton, and I really enjoyed Tim Burton movies. But this movie, you've got Johnny Depp and Tim Burton back at it again, and it just didn't hit it for me. If you're a fan of the first movie, maybe you would enjoy this. This story for me was overall kind of pointless, and it felt very much like a sequel where, so you liked all the characters from the first movie, now let's see all these characters' origins. And I felt like the writers were trying to give each of these characters like an intimate moment that they felt like they deserved, but I don't need to know why the Queen of Hearts became the Queen of Hearts, like why she became so evil. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know why the Mad Hatter is a hatter. I don't need to know these things. But I will say that Sacha Baron Cohen was pretty great as Time. He was enjoyable. Most of the time when he was on screen, there's a pretty good sequence with him at tea time with Johnny Depp's Mad Hatter that is pretty fun. All of his little minions that run around his castle are great. I really enjoyed those sequences, and not often do you get to see Sacha Baron Cohen, outdo Johnny Depp in a movie. So that's, all those things were fun, but as far as the overall story, I felt like it was weak, it was pointless, didn't really need to be done. I didn't need to see the origins of these characters. I felt like it was overall kind of boring and not as whimsical and charming as the first movie, because the first movie had the not knowing what to expect on it. And now we already knew what the world looked like, so nothing there was new. I felt like she just kind of stumbles through the plot anyway and just so happens to get to where she needs to go. I don't know, I felt like the whole mechanic of the time travel thing was just kind of dumb. But, I don't know. I don't know that I really have much else to say about the movie. Alright, I give Alice Through the Looking Glass a 2.25 out of 5. So guys, what did you think of Alice Through the Looking Glass? Did you like the first movie? Are you a fan of Tim Burton these days? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. And I'll see you later this weekend with a review for X-Men Apocalypse.
Jump onto the bag. Oh shit! You didn't do it.
Oh dang!
That kills you.
Taking a little bit more control of the Avengers, they want them to sign this act that's going to